The cool, earthy air rushes to the mine's entrance like a mountain's exhale. Where once this was a hub of activity, filled with the sounds of pickaxes and creaking mining carts, it is now an empty carcass. But though the miners and laborers have long since moved on, evidence of their passing remains. Scratches on the walls to mark the passage of days. An old fire pit smothered in the thick layers of ash. And in one corner, a crude, half-completed drawing of a naked elf maiden riding a dragon.
I will follow.
Oh shit, the crown! They found us! Get ready!
Finally, master.
Damn. Healing now.
All right, here goes nothing. Purity soldiers.
Keep your guard up. These probably weren't the last of them.
All right.
For the light!
On your order.
Fair enough. Let's do...
It must be done.
Alrighty. Where are we going?
You're sure of this?
Here we go.
Die already.
All right, here goes nothing.
On it.
key.
Is that... Hey! Over here! Help us! Tiara's breath. Thank you.
Who are you?
Captain Garrett Ryal, 8th Division of the Royal Army, stationed in Greykeep.
Ah, the search party.
What do you know about your captors?
To be honest, not much. They're former Purity. That much you can tell by their robes. Their leader is someone named Kadma, but that's all we know.
Kadma, huh? Must be holed up somewhere else in the mine. How were you captured?
Those Purity soldiers ambushed us in here. They must have been down here for a while. They knew the ins and outs of this place too well.
Sounds like rats.
They could have just killed you. Why did they take you prisoner?
I don't really know. When they locked us in here, they actually apologized.
Apologized?
Crazy, right? They've been feeding us too, but other than that, we've just been losing our minds in the dark.
What about the engineer? Is he here?
Marcus? How do you know about Marcus?
The quartermaster told me about the search. He thought the Wolf Guard could help.
The Wolf Guard? Then you're... Tiara's breath. They took him deeper into the mine, but that must have been, I guess, a week ago at least?
Then we need to keep moving.
Wait. Let us come with you. The rest of our unit is in here somewhere. And we want to get back at the bastards who did this to us.
Might be good to have some backup. All right, let's go.
At your command.
Interesting.
What? Did you say something?
There!
Move in.
This is how it ends.
Throwing your life away.
You don't know who you're up against.
Good thing I came prepared.
More here!
Get ready!
Finally, some action.
I need help.
I'll keep the bastards off you.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Consider it done.
Here we go.
Just what I needed.
All right, here goes nothing.
This is it.
I need help over here.
Piece of cake.
By the Guardians, thank you.
I'm here.
Sure, I'll buy.
Commander? Yes.
Places. The air is chilly down here. Here we go.
You don't know who you're up against. It's them or us.
good return on your investment.
Finally, some action.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Got it.
Get ready.
Consider it done.
Here we go.
Die already.
Keep it up.
Cadma, if you just let everyone go...
You know I can't do that.
That must be Marcus.
And the rest of the Purity fugitives.
Soldiers? Help!
No, wait! Please, hear us out! Lead on.
Ooh.
So I take it Dirk and Nolan are dead?
I think those are the least of your worries right now. Who are you? Why have you abducted all these people?
Blazing fools. I'm Cadma, leader of what remains of Aeonir's faithful. And we didn't abduct anyone. We were only trying to keep our presence here a secret. When someone found out, we had no choice. The Crown still wants our heads, and we couldn't let them report us.
So you thought imprisoning them was the better alternative?
What else were we supposed to do?
How did you capture the engineer?
He stumbled into our camp. We didn't know who he was.
So you weren't after his military designs?
What? No. Why would we be? We have no use for them. When we found out he was part of the Royal Army, we knew it was only a matter of time before they sent people to look for him.
I told you to let us go, Cadma. We wouldn't have reported you.
I wish I could believe that.
If you were worried about people reporting you, why didn't you leave?
And go where? This mine has water, shelter. Out on the road, we're vulnerable. We might as well walk ourselves to the Grey Keep gallows.
Why keep them as prisoners? Why didn't you just kill them?
Hasn't there been enough bloodshed? We don't want to kill anyone. The first person who found us, we panicked. We captured them and couldn't let them go after that. Of course, then someone came looking for her, and so on.
What do you mean by what remains of Aeonir's faithful?
During the Purity War, a lot of people flocked to Rondar Lacane's banner, claiming they wanted to walk in the light. Liars. All of them. They wanted power, riches, or just the excuse to kill in the Allfather's name. We spit on their graves. We are the true believers, the true followers of Aeonir's words. And thanks to the Crown's persecution of anyone involved with the Purity, we are the last ones left.
Don't let her fool you. True believers or not, they murdered and tortured people for the Purity. They're as guilty as any other Lacane fanatic.
Yes, we fought for the Purity. Not with joy, but with duty. You're a soldier. Surely you understand that when your leader gives an order, you follow without question. Wouldn't you?
Let me guess. You're also the Purity loyalists who ambushed the Wolf Guard, aren't you? You killed Tahar.
What? Why on Io would we do that? We're trying to survive here, not give the Crown more reason to hunt us.
Cut the bullshit. You murdered Tahar to avenge Rondar Lacane. And then you thought you could get away with it by hiding out in this cave.
No! I didn't even know Tahar was dead. Yes, I know you probably think all ex-Purity are the same, but the last thing we want is more violence. All we ever wanted was to help spread the light of Aeonir. Please, you have to believe me!
We'll see about that. But first, I have more questions. Why should I believe anything you're saying?
Look, all we want is to be left alone. During the war, we were only following our faith. Our leaders pointed the way, and of course we accepted it as truth. We were tricked, misled. We left the Purity when we realized what they really were. But the Crown doesn't care. They want our heads simply because of our association. Can you blame us for wanting to live?
No, I can't. If you swear to Aeonir that you'll stop this, I'll let you and your followers go.
You... what? Really?
General, you can't let them get away with this.
Everyone makes mistakes. Sometimes people deserve a second chance.
But what good is your word? How do we know we're not going to be picked up by some soldiers the moment we leave here?
I guess you'll just have to trust me.
Then I accept. On behalf of my people, I swear by the All-Father, we will put this behind us.
Then you're free to go. But if I hear about your group again, the Wolf Guard will hunt you down.
You won't, I promise. May you walk in the light. And thank you.
Thanks for the rescue. I was starting to believe I'd never leave here. You know, I'm glad you let them go. Being stuck in here, I got to know them. I believe them.
Let's hope you're right, for all our sakes. Now make your way out of here. I'll see you back to Greykeep.
Will do. Thanks again, General.
Sure.
Stay close.
Huh. Interesting.
Two days into your journey to Windwall, a storm at the Gate of Kings forces your cohort to a halt. You withdraw into a nearby village, where you wait for it to pass. On the fifth day, you arrive at the Hallett-Windwall border. According to your map, Dracot is near.
All right, this is it. The Surfacer's outpost should be just up ahead.
Dwarves fighting dwarves. This is absurd.
Well, maybe once we've recaptured the town, we can make sense of this. The soldiers will be here within the hour. Let's use the time to get a picture of the situation first.
Understood.
General? Okay.
As you command. I'll take a look.
By the Guardians, help! Someone help me!
Hear that?
Yes. Someone is in trouble. The voice came from on top of that cliff.
Here we go. I will follow.
Undead! Look out!
They are tied to the energy spheres! You need to kill them when they're in spheres!
On your order.
The energy fields! You need to lure them into the energy fields! You know it.
Over here.
Let's be quick! Throwing your life away.
Attack!
Let's be quick!
You don't know who you're up against. Consider it done.
I'll keep the bastards off.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
By the Guardians, help! Someone help me!
This way.
By the Guardians, help! Someone help me!
You're sure of this?
Don't let your guard down. It must be done.
Finally, some action.
Let me see.
All right.
Arians, quills! That was close.
Who are you?
Ralph. Ralph Mallory, mage of the Greyfell University. And this man is... well, I don't know.
Can't he speak for himself?
That's the thing, he can't. Where do I start? I'm here on behalf of my master, who is studying dwarven burial sites. However, when I came here, I found this dwarf kneeling in front of the altar. He was, how should I say, empty, drained.
Your master studies dwarven burial sites. Why?
Why? To gain knowledge. This is what archaeology is all about, isn't it? To unravel the unknown, to shed light into the darkness.
I see. I assume by drained you mean that he doesn't react to you.
He doesn't react to anything. His body works, his eyes contract, but there seems to be no sentience in him whatsoever. No soul.
Tell me more about this man's condition.
I would if I could. Frankly, I've never seen anything quite like it. His body is there, but his mind is just, well, gone.
Where do these corpses come from?
Well, when the dwarf didn't react to me, I tried some things to rekindle his aura. Then, all of a sudden, these undead crawled out of the earth. My guess is that my magic triggered a resurrection.
Do you know anything about the conflict in Dracot?
You mean those Windholm dwarves who attacked the mining town? Yes, they are the reason I'm giving Dracot a wide berth. I'm here for the graves, not to meddle in dwarven politics.
Any idea who this man is? A hunter? A digger?
Judging by his clothes, I'd say he's a worker or a scout, but I doubt we'll find out.
You should go back. This is a war zone now.
Yes, I heard about that. The dwarves. Look, why don't we join forces? Whatever you're here for, I think I can help. If not, at least allow me to express my gratitude. I have some coin to spare.
Wait. We can't just leave this man here. We should end his suffering.
You mean you want to kill him? But why?
I'm not sure about this, General. What if he wakes up?
It's an order. All right. You can join us. Just be aware that it'll be dangerous.
Understood. Thanks, friend. Lead the way. I'll follow.
Commander. Sounds like a plan.
Got it.
There. That must be the surface dwarves' outpost. Out of the way.
All right.
General Arev, isn't it? What took you so long?
We got held back by a storm. Are you the leader?
Oh, I guess you could say that. Oi. I'm Haratir Oakenbreed, Mayor of Dracot. Former mayor, that is.
So the Windholmers are still controlling the town?
Oi. Frankly, I'm at my wit's end. Dwarves fighting dwarves. This is just wrong. It's gotta have something to do with that sodding priest.
Priest?
Right. How would you know? The Windholmers have shut themselves off since King Rorik's death. Apparently a former priest of Nihaf seized power. Arrakis.
Doesn't King Rorik have a son?
Oi, he does. A useless dandy. More concerned with the latest beard fashion than politics. If this Arrakis is even half as ruthless as his goons, I doubt the prince was much of an obstacle to him.
What do you know about this priest?
Not much, I'm afraid. I tried to reach out to my brother who still lives in Windholm, but I haven't heard back yet. Frankly, I'm a bit worried. If we manage to capture one of the attackers, maybe we can interrogate him.
Good idea. All right, let's talk tactics. How do we reconquer the town?
Well, I'd suggest brute force. But there's a little problem we'll have to solve first. The barrier at the aqueduct. Briefly put, the Windholmers had their Earthshapers cast some sort of magical barrier over the only passage into the valley. We're stuck on this side.
Earthshapers?
Dwarven mages. They have the power to control earth and rocks as an elementalist controls ice and fire. Iskrim, the Circle Mage, is one of them.
You heard the lady.
We need to find a way through if we're to retake Dracot.
Oi, we do. But right now, this sorry excuse for an outpost couldn't withstand a horde of rabbits. In other words, we should reinforce this place before we take any action. You brought soldiers and craftsmen, didn't you?
A few as backup for your men, yes? They should be here any minute.
Grand. Since I'm no commander, how about you giving us a hand reinforcing this place? My friend Egram, that pale lad over there, can give you a hand with that. Let him know that you'll handle things from here. And take a look at that barrier if you want to. We'll talk tactics once you've gotten this place into shape.
Are you Egram?
That's me. I saw you talk to Haratir. Does that mean you're the general the Queen promised us? Where are the troops? No offense, but I expected something with a little more...
General Arev!
Corporal. Just in time.
Well, that answers my question.
Mayor Haratir said that our workers and yours should join together to reinforce the outpost.
Ah, I see. Aye, I can do that. Best we start with that old trading post over there. With your help, we could turn it into our base of operations.
Sounds good. Corporal, send in the workers.
Will do.
Need something?
Hey, what do you got? Get a chisel, boys. We're built. Let's get to it.
It's them or us.
Huh. Interesting.
Over here? Building completed. Don't worry. In no time. Get it. Building completed. Building completed. We finished researching a new technology. Fire up the ovens. We need more charcoal.
I'm listening.
Finally, some action. Throwing your life away.
I'll take a look.
This is how it ends. Die already.
Sure, I'll buy.
What do we have here? Interesting.
Lead on.
Our warriors are starving. We need more food. stores are low.
That's me. Where are we going?
All right, here goes nothing.
You don't know who you're up against.
We finished researching a new technology.
Piece of cake.
On it.
This way.
I will follow. Right here, if you say so.
The outpost is complete. We've expanded our borders. We're under attack!
This ends now.
You're sure of this?
Here we go.
Building completed. Where do you need me?
Okay.
Building completed.
Lead on.
Our reserve of stone is low.
Let me see.
All righty.
Yes.
Our reserve of stone is low.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Fire up the ovens. We need more charcoal. Our iron stores are low.
What now?
All right, we've reinforced the outpost. What now?
Now, we deal with the barrier. Have you taken a look at it yet?
Not yet.
Then I suggest you do that now. Also, while you're there, I want you to look for a woman named Kurger. She's the only person I can think of who might be able to help us out of this mess. She's a former engineer of the Bastion, and a damn fine weapon and runesmith, who used to put some of the best smiths back in Windholm to shame. Now, if we could somehow convince her to fire up that forge of hers again, and fashion a couple of runestones for us, we could do something about that barrier. Because, believe it or not, some of my men here actually used to be Earthshapers, and could use Kurger's runestones to dispel the barrier. You follow?
You want me to convince Kurga to fashion runestones for your Earthshapers?
So that they use their magic to bring down the barrier. Exactly.
Why do you need me for this? Can you talk to Kurga yourself?
Well, it's complicated. Suffice it to say that Kurger and I have a bit of a history together. Also, your word as the General of the Wolf Guard carries a lot more weight than mine.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
That's all I'm asking for. Good luck.
All right.
You got it.
We finished researching a new technology.
I'm ready.
Sounds like a plan.
Wolfguard. Been a while since I've seen that crest. Let me guess, you're here because of the Windholmers.
We are. Who are you? And what are you doing out here?
Kurga. Kurga Dwalmir. And I'm here to admire that lovely piece of dwarven engineering. Just like you, I'd wager.
What can you tell us about it?
You mean other than the fact that this whole situation is a Nihal forsaken mess? All I know is that the mad Windholmers put this barrier here. Probably because they don't want anyone behind this wall while they're busy ransacking Dracot.
Any idea how to get through?
Well, I'm no Earthshaper, but I do know that a barrier like that requires a device to sustain it. A little dwarven engineering, if you will. Get rid of that device, and the barrier comes down.
Any idea why the Windholmers are even here? Why did they attack Dracot?
Darling, I have no idea. But it might have to do with that Arrakis fellow in Windholm. Word has it he's done little else than instigate the people in the past few months. And maybe this is the result.
So, Haratir told me you're a former engineer.
Aye. What else did he tell you?
That you could equip his Earthshapers with runestones so they can bring down the barrier.
Darling, even if I fashioned them the best runestones on Io, the buffoons would sooner blow themselves up than dispel that barrier. So, short answer, no, not going to happen.
They can't be that incompetent. Why don't you want to help them?
Because Haratir is involved, that's why. He can beg and grovel and send as many Nortandian generals as he likes. It's just not going to happen. Tough titty, said the kitty.
What happened between you two?
Oh, before or after he told me that he loved me, swore the granite oath, lived off my savings for a year, and then ran off with some young elven wench.
Ouch. We finished researching a new technology.
You realize that there are lives at stake here, don't you?
Look, I know you mean well, but aside from the fact that I enjoy seeing fate finally getting back at that bloody ox, I'm not that keen on stirring up trouble with the Windholmers. I know better than to pick a fight with the Bastion.
The Windholmers have killed people, and they'll kill more if we don't find out what's going on.
Well, I guess you have a point. All right. For starters, I have a better idea than handing magical explosives to a bunch of nitwits. I told you that barrier is a result of some lovely dwarven engineering, didn't I? Well, thankfully, I'm at your disposal. I'll destroy that device they have set up and dispel the barrier myself. Then I don't have to deal with Haratir, and you can go retake the town. Everyone wins.
Why didn't you suggest this earlier?
Because I didn't want trouble with the Windholmers, that's why. Now, are we doing this or what?
Do it then.
Lovely. Stand back. Ow.
What happened?
The barrier must have had some kind of defensive mechanism. I'd need some sort of protection in order to... I knee half. All right. As much as I hate to say it, it looks like we need those Earthshapers after all. They can use a protection spell while I take care of that device. I'll get Haratir's men outfitted with the runestones they need. No guarantee that the buffoons won't try to eat them instead of use them, but that's the best I can do without better materials. Also, since this might take a while, there's something else you could help me with, but that's up to you. It involves trolls.
What can Earthshapers do exactly?
Protect. While on the march, they're very vulnerable. But once they draw their rune circle, they can really turn the tide of battle. They're immobile while they cast their magic, but their magic protects everyone in their vicinity. Pretty handy in a fight. Or, like we have here, dealing with the consequences of idiotic dwarven squabbles.
Building completed.
What exactly happened between you and Haratir?
Never mind.
Are there lots of women in the Bastion?
No. One of the reasons I left that shit pile behind me, frankly. No matter how good my work was, or how committed I was in the army, every day some nitwit comrade came up with a new joke, suggesting that I'd be better fit crafting soup ladles than crossbows. And it's not as though I didn't know what I was getting into. When I told my mother of my plans to join the Bastion, she warned me that I was in for a rough time. Of course, I brushed it off as nonsense. But anyway, let's not go there. It's ancient history now.
You mentioned you could do more for Haratir's Earthshapers with better materials. What kind of improvements are you talking about?
Well, if we had a proper forge and some iron, I could give them a dandy little upgrade. I'm sure the troops would appreciate the extra sense of security as well. Your call, though. They should be up to the task, as is.
A forge and some iron, huh? I'll see what I can do.
You do that.
You said something about trolls.
Aye. There are some in the caves a few steps east of here. I've been meaning to deal with them on my own, but... Let's face it, I'm not all that young anymore. Long story short, it's in both of our best interests to get rid of them. All this ruckus at the aqueduct probably woke them. And we don't need angry trolls rampaging through our base while you're busy reconquering Dracot.
All right. I'll take care of it. So long.
Aye.
You know it.
Ready. State your need. Yes. Building completed. Our reserve of stone is low. Fire up the ovens. We need more charcoal. Ready.
Yes.
General? Aye? I'm always looking. I'll scout ahead.
What's the latest? All righty.
Whew. Good work.
Over here. Keep it up.
Get ready.
Good. I think that was all of them. Let's tell Kurga.
We've finished researching a new technology. Our reserve of stone is low. Need me?
Aye, General. Ye help protect us.
As you command.
Anything you need?
I took care of those trolls.
You did? Grand. If anything tears down me hut now, it'll be a bunch of crazy Windholmers, not a furious troll. Here, you earned yourself this. Thanks again.
So long.
Aye.
We finished researching a new technology. Our iron stores are low.
Where do you need us?
Come on.
What is
We
it?
can take it.
Anything you need?
Okay, the Earthshapers are ready. Let's give it another try.
All right. Just give them the order to cast their protection spell over me. Let's hope this whole thing doesn't end up in flames. Now, on my mark. 2, 1. You stone-headed fools! What are you doing? I told you to protect me! Ooh, this was a bad idea.
Ready?
What do you require?
Anything you need?
Okay, the Earthshapers are ready. Let's give it another try.
All right. Just give them the order to cast their protection spell over me. Let's hope this whole thing doesn't end up in flames. Now, on my mark. 3, 2, 1.
May help protect us.
Well, I'll be damned. You did it. Grand, General. Grand.
Thank Kurga and the Earthshapers. Now we can move back into the valley and retake the town.
Right, and send those buggers back into the mountains where they belong. Not an easy task. According to the scouts, the Windholmers didn't just dig into Dracot when they pushed us out. They also spread out over the whole area. Defensive outposts, in other words. Lots of them. And of course, that means they'll have scout and troops patrolling the area too. Even with your support, I doubt they'd hesitate to teach us a lesson. The scouts also mentioned they noticed several new defensive towers spread out all over. That'll be a pain. It's a long road to Dracot, General, but I know you'll get us there.
Where to? We finished researching a new
Anything you need?
Is there anything else we can do to help with our plan?
Aye, there is. Long story short, I had been working on some special schematics shortly before I left the Bastion. If you help me get my hands on some moon silver, I might be able to tinker with your troops' equipment a little.
All right. Any idea where I can find some?
Well, most of it is in Dracot, but there's an old mining post up north that might still have some in their storage. Last I heard, some bandits had taken it over, but who knows now with the Windholmers. Still, that's your best bet.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. So long.
Aye.
Bottom line, we're in for a rough time, but so are they.
Now that we've removed the barricade, do you think the Windholmers will launch a counterattack?
They might, but judging from how they've acted thus far, I think they'll dig themselves in instead and wait for us to take the first step. That's both a blessing and a curse. It gives us time to carefully plan our attack, but we will have to blast our way through a ton of defenses.
True. Well then, let's get to it. We'll free Dracot and find out what in blazes is going on in Windholm.
Your word in Nihalf's ear. Just keep in mind that it's fathers and sons you'll be sending into battle, will you? They trust me. And I trust you. So let's not let them down.
I'll do my best.
That's all I can ask. Nihalf, guide your sword, General.
State your need.
Oi?
No matter how well we fight, this will be a bloody battle. Can you think of anything that will help us make the battle easier?
I'm afraid not. Wait. Of course. The tunnel.
Enlighten us.
There's an old mining shaft east of here. I might be wrong, but I think it leads into the Dracot outskirts. You could take a small troop and clear the tunnels for our workers. Then they could stabilize it and we could send the rest of our forces through, right behind enemy lines. It's a risk for you, but it might save us a lot of lives.
Good idea.
General?
Sure.
We finished researching a new technology.
Stay close. This way. Prepare to fight.
Just what I needed.
Huh. Interesting.
One step closer to victory.
The outpost is complete. We've expanded our borders.
Hmm?
Where do you need me?
State you need.
Aye?
Ready?
Our reserve of stone is low.
You'll find just what you need. Come again.
What's this?
Bring it down! Building completed.
Here we go.
We're under attack!
Interesting.
Acknowledged.
What news?
Building completed. stores are low. Our reserve of stone is low.
That's me.
As you walk further into the dark passage, the air grows still and stale, a stark contrast to the bracing autumn breeze you just left behind. You cough as you get a lungful of mold and decay. When at last the passage opens into a cavernous hall, you see the first of many dwarven tombs lined up against the walls. Whoever these dwarves were, they are long forgotten.
A living being. At last.
Are you?
I've waited 300 years for this moment. Come, join me.
That smell.
What do you need?
I need help over here.
Don't let your guard down.
That hurts.
That way?
Send
Finally,
back
some
to the
action.
grave.
I'll keep the bastards off you. Throwing your life away.
Don't
Just
let
what
your
I
guard
needed.
down.
It's them or us. You don't know who you're up against.
That hurts. Finally, some action. You're getting a good
that
return on
smell.
your investment.
Move in.
You got it.
This
Don't let
is
your
it.
guard down.
Die already.
That hurts.
I'll take a look.
You're next.
I need help over here.
Your life away.
Let's do this.
I will follow.
It must be done.
Finally, some action.
Sure.
Let's be quick.
Consider it done.
That smell.
Let me see.
On it.
Where are we going? Over here? I'll keep the bastards off you.
Die already.
Okay.
What do we have here?
Sounds like a plan.
On your order.
That smell.
You don't know who you're up against.
Attack! This ends now.
Got it.
Where are we going?
Keep it up.
Good
Send
thing
it back
I
to
came
the
prepared.
grave.
Over here? That...
That must be the body of the spirit. We should find something to burn it.
Throwing your life away. Sure, I'll buy it.
That must be the body of the spirit. We should find something to burn it.
Ooh. You know it. Sure, I'll buy.
Nothing better than a lung full of fresh air.
Let's give the miners the signal so they can start digging.
All righty.
Building completed.
Let's get to it.
We finished researching a new technology. Building completed.
Get a chisel, boys. We're building something.
Our iron stores are low.
What's the latest?
We finished researching a new technology.
Just give the word.
Perfect. The Windholmers are in for a surprise.
Shh.
Need me?
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go.
You got it.
We've got
It's
dwarves.
them or us.
You're next.
Come on.
Right here, if you say so.
The outpost is complete. We've expanded our borders.
Ready.
We're under attack.
Consider it done.
All right, here
We're
goes
under
nothing.
attack. Here, woman. Got a little surprise for you. Building completed.
Die already.
This is it.
Just what I needed.
Lead on. This is how it ends.
Let's be quick.
Get ready.
It must be done.
Keep your up.
Finally, some action.
Finally, some action. Building completed.
Move in.
Building completed.
Right here, if you say so.
The outpost is complete. We've expanded our borders. completed.
Over here.
We're under attack! Our iron stores are low.
You know it. Over here?
Prepare to fight.
Building completed.
Let me quick!
Building completed. Building completed. We're under attack!
One step closer to victory.
The outpost is complete. We've expanded our borders.
Consider it done.
There's bound to be more!
Building completed.
Die already.
This ends now!
Building completed.
That way?
All right. On your order.
We're under attack! Come on! Building completed.
You don't know who you're up against. It's them or us.
We're under attack!
Good thing I came prepared.
Understood.
That's me.
This is it!
Oh, you're getting a good return on your investment.
They must be done! Move in.
I'll keep the bastards off you.
Attack!
All right, here goes nothing.
You don't know who you're up against.
Oh, good idea.
outpost is complete. We've expanded our borders.
Sure.
We've got dwarves. This is it.
Building completed.
Throwing your life away.
You're sure of this?
We're under attack!
There.
Don't worry, Chief. We'll have that done in no time.
We're under attack! Building completed.
Fair enough. Let's do this. You asked for this.
Building completed.
I will follow. This is how it ends.
Ready. Neutralizing enemies.
Plan. Get ready. I'll take a look. Here we go.
Right here, if you say so.
The outpost is complete. We've expanded our borders.
It's one hell of a lock. Let's see. Maybe.
Out of the way.
Building completed.
Yes.
Building completed.
Yes?
That way?
Building completed.
What's this?
As you command.
We're under attack!
That's one hell of a lock. Let's see. Maybe. No, that didn't work. Let's try again. That's one hell of a lock. Let's see. Maybe.
Anything you need?
What can Earthshapers do?
Protect. Pretty handy in a fight. Or like we have.
So long.
Aye.
Nihaf guide your sword, General.
Finally, some action.
Building completed.
All right, give me a second.
We're under attack!
Fair enough. Let's do this.
We're under attack!
Over here.
We're under attack! Let's be quick! We're under attack!
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
You.
Yes, General. Me. I have to hand it to you. For a gravel eater, you're fucking tenacious.
Gravel Eater? Gravel Eater? Why do you keep calling us that?
Because that's what you and these beardless surface dwellers really are. Gravel. Brittle stone that couldn't withstand a child's fist.
Says the man who fled the battlefield to hide in a mine.
Oh, I didn't flee. You're right where I want you.
All right, we want answers. What's the meaning of this? Why are you attacking your own kind? And who in blazes is Arrakis?
So you've heard. Fine, I'll tell you. Arrakis, he is the one who will restore our kingdom to its former glory.
Restore? Windholm is better off than it has been in centuries.
Materially, maybe. Not as a people. We've become weak. Dwarves who live in the sunlight, who mingle with surface folk and defile our blood. Men who don't know which end of an axe to hold. If things don't change, our people will soon be no more than a bunch of degenerates living under the thumbs of their wenches and human masters. An empire of weaklings. Of gravel eaters. Arrakis reminded us of what we once were. The Granite Sons. Men like stone. Powerful, impregnable, everlasting.
Whoever Arrakis is, King Rorik's son is the rightful heir to the throne. What did you do to him?
Oh, don't worry. We didn't kill him. He's a sissy who likes to surround himself with gravel-eaters such as yourself. But he still has royal blood in him. Suffice it to say that he's currently undergoing a bit of re-education.
There must be a diplomatic solution for this. Why didn't you negotiate?
Why didn't we let your wench queen lull us into another web of lies? You humans say one thing, but mean another. There can be no diplomacy with your kind.
But how does Moonsilver fit into all this? That is why you're here, isn't it? The same reason why you raided our caravan.
You learn fast, Gravel Eater. Aye. This is about the Moonsilver. For a monument, to be more precise. A symbol of this new era. But enough talking. Let's finish what we started last time.
All right.
What in the blazes?
Move!
You got it.
It must be done.
Now, charge!
On your order.
Now, charge!
Consider it done.
Attack!
Good. Move! You'll regret that.
Sounds like a plan.
This way.
What? Well fought, human.
Boy, Nihal. Rugram. What's the meaning of this?
Oh, well. Here he comes.
You know this man?
That's my brother, goddammit. Rugram, what in blazes is the meaning of this?
Get away from me. You're a gravel eater just like them. Or did you think I forgot about that elf you mingled with?
What? What? But...
Gravel no longer. We are of granite, human. Mark my words. We'll take back what's ours.
A teleport rune. Bloody coward.
I don't know what to say.
You had no idea your brother was behind this?
No. He wasn't even in the Bastion. I mean, we didn't speak for a while, but this? I had no idea.
Well, it's over. Dracot is free.
Aye. But at what cost? Did you at least get the information you came here for? Why are they doing this?
It's a long story.
This is madness. This is just madness.
Will you be able to defend Dracot in case the Windholmers send reinforcements?
Aye, with your troops, we should. Also, I don't think I'll come back. They've plundered our entire Moon Silver stash. Dracot is ruined. But at least we're safe now.
How do you feel about all this? Arrakis, the Sons of Granite, the Gravel Eaters.
What do you think? It's terrible. I can't believe our people would fall for a hate-monger like this. But give me some time to gather my thoughts first. All this, it's a lot to take in.
Well, I don't think there's much more the Wolfguard can do. Dracot is free, and we got the information we wanted. Unless we can assist you with anything else, we should prepare for our journey back to Greyfell now.
We'll manage. Safe travels, General. And thank you. I wish things would have turned out differently, but you saved the town, and that's what matters.
All right, let's go back up and prepare for the journey home.
Yeah. Though we might want to free those prisoners back in the town first.
What do we have here?
The stretch of land between the border of Hallett and the rugged mountain home of the dwarves is known as the Windwall Outskirts. The mining towns in this region serve as vital trading hubs, with traders coming from all across Fiara to barter for precious moonsilver. It is said that 100 sheep could not buy a pinch of pure moonsilver. Though perhaps that is a tale spun by the hard-bargaining dwarves themselves.
On it.
You're free to go, but first, I have some questions. How did you end up as prisoners here?
Well, after we escaped, we kept on the move. We feared the Crown would come after us. Eventually, we found ourselves here. The townspeople were kind enough to take us in. Then those other dwarves showed up. We thought it was Leonon all over again.
What happened in Leonon? How did you escape?
It was a nightmare. One minute the soldiers were liberating us from those elves. The next they were torching our homes, cutting people down. We found an opening in the village wall and ran into the woods, never looked back.
That's all for now. Stay safe.
Piece of cake.
What do you want now, Wolfguard?
That's all for now. Stay safe.
Sure.
The journey back to Greykeep is uneventful. At the nightly campfires, you overhear your men discussing the events of your mission. While there is anger and disbelief, there is also something else. Fear. Only 3 years have passed since the last war. You can't allow another.
If it isn't the puny Paleskin. Yes?
So, you're a smith for the Orcish part of the Wolfguard?
I chose to lend my divine skills to the Wolfguard. Yes.
I see. You call Greykeep a lair of Cretans. How come you left Barga Gore to come here then? To help circle Mage Gore and the Wolfguard, I take it.
What? Oh, no. The Wolfguard are sweet, but let's just say I'm suffering for my art.
What do you mean?
Well, back in Barga Gore, I made an axe for the chieftain's cousin. High quality as always. The idiot takes it on a hunt and embarrasses himself. Anyway, he comes back and starts yelling at me that I gave him a faulty axe.
Did you?
Of course not. These hands are incapable of subpar work. So yes, I tell him to go roast in the flames of Barga Gore. But he's unrelenting. Finally, he says, try swinging it at me. You'll see how useless it is.
Please don't tell me you...
He was asking for it. And you know what they say, customer is king.
That's one way of looking at it. So you killed him.
I'm not crazy, General. I just chopped off his right hand. In a single swing, too, in case you had doubts about the axe.
apologies for doubting you. I'm sure that made everything better.
Apology accepted. Anyway, turns out the chieftain did not appreciate me teaching his idiot cousin a lesson. The ungrateful sod banished me, after years of making weapons for his army. And that's how I ended up in this bloody place. Terrific story, isn't it? Well, at least they appreciate my talent around here.
Well, that's quite a story, Burgle. Why exactly do you need the essence of a vengeful
I knew it. Human nature, I suppose.
Excuse me?
Look, puny paleskin, I appreciate your interest in my work, but you can't just go asking people to give up their trade secrets. Do you go up to the cook and ask her what her secret ingredient is?
I'm just trying to learn more about what makes my relic powerful.
What's that human saying? Curiosity murdered the pig and baked it into a pie?
You mean curiosity killed the cat?
Bottom line, don't be a pig, puny paleskin. And don't be a pie.
So, about my relic.
What about it? I need spirit essence.
Right, I'll go get some. Here's that spirit essence you...
Splendid! Just give me a moment, and prepare yourself. My wares are known to blow the wearer's minds.
I'm sure I'll be impressed.
No, I'm not speaking metaphorically. Looking at Burgle's fine craftsmanship is known to cause aneurysms in my clients.
How often does that happen?
More often than you think. But, what is life without a touch of risk and adventure? I can craft you different variants, choose which one suits you, and then brace yourself. Here it is, the relic to rule them all. Its magical properties will surely help you dominate anyone on the battlefield. Ah, and take this too. It's a little byproduct from my crafting. With it, you can burn corpses to your heart's content. No oil required.
I don't want to...
Well met. Oh, Sarak's fangs. Wait, if you happen to stumble upon more grudge-bearing spirits, bring me their essence. I might be able to hammer even more power into your trinket.
Okay. Thank you, Burgle. I have to be going.
Yes, yes, do as you please. Now, back to work.